So guys, I have made some good financial decisions in my life, and I've made my fair share of bad ones. I want to introduce you to the most recent bad financial decision I've made. This right here is one of the most badass off-road ATV vehicles you can find, right? It's a SHERP. It floats, it goes through mud, sand, snow, anything you want to take it through, right? But when you buy one new, they're $150,000. And I wasn't gonna bring myself to buy one for $150,000, so I bought this one for very, very cheap. For the last 3 weeks, we have been trying to make this thing work. And let me tell you, it's been a challenge and a chore. But guys, to tell the whole story, let me take you back 3 weeks ago when we was very, very excited for our new SHERP that just got to us. Guys, I seen a new comment and it said there should be a drinking game that every time Weston says guys, you take a shot. And then 2 minutes into the video, you'd be dead. But anyway, we got us a SHERP. Now, does it run? Yeah. Does it drive? Yeah. But it looks cool. It doesn't turn very good, does it?
No. Wait, it turns left really good. It just, you can't turn right.
The good thing is, I only got to turn left to get in your mom's house. Did they say anything about the truck?
No. You know how many videos of this thing are on the internet right now?
A bunch?
Probably about 4,000.
Really?
Oh yeah. Every person that drove past this was videoing.
Oh my God, that's Weston Champlin's Blue Peterbilt that doesn't run very good. All right, so guys, the thing that's actually kind of cool about this thing, it floats, it can go on mud. It's actually really, really good off-road, but also it's got a Kubota diesel engine in it. And I don't know exactly how it works. It's actually one of the most capable off-road vehicles you can drive. Like if we had this in the river, oh, we'd be going. Is there anything special about this one?
The brakes are kind of wrong in your head. You pull back on the sticks, but you can't yank on it hard or you'll flip it.
Oh, so she don't want you to stop abruptly on the ramps.
Yeah, and while you're climbing a hill. If you are climbing a hill and then grab brakes, it'll flip over backwards too.
Okay, it has been a few days since I drove one of these, so if I roll it over, it's not my fault. Clutch pedals on the left, gas pedals on the right.
First thing, just try to back up a little bit.
It does feel real tippy. It doesn't feel like a very solid thing. Oh, dude. You hype me up for no reason. This thing's fine.
Didn't touch the brake at all.
Found the gas pedal. Would you like to get in?
Absolutely.
Welcome aboard. Ready for some high-speed action?
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh God, it kind of boogies.
Yeah, she gets it.
It's 100% gonna roll over.
Please don't.
We're rolling this thing over.
Oh, dude.
I forgot you have PTSD, don't you? Oh yeah, the brakes don't work good on the left.
Whoa.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
No. Move out the way!
Dude, this thing is awesome.
This thing is sick, ain't it? Oh, it's a little unpredictable. For some reason, it just started turning left. Wonder what we got to do to make this brake work. It runs perfectly, just the left brake doesn't work very good.
The mechanic that normally works on them said that they're a clutch drum disc brake setup.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah.
Holy shit, look at my trims in the back.
Yeah, those are the seats. Those things fold down and the seats.
Dude, this thing is sick. Got a little sunroof and pop out whenever it rolls over. Woohoo! This thing's definitely rolling over at some point with us in it. You know that, right?
I'll be on the outside when that happens.
No, you won't. You'll be right here and parked.
So what's the ultimate point of one of these?
To do whatever you want.
Remember that time we were stuck in the river
Yeah.
with 6 vehicles?
Yeah.
We could have abandoned them and left with this thing. Well, guys, we have a SHERP now. What do we do with the SHERP? I don't know yet. We need to figure out, see if we can fix this brake. We also need to fix the air conditioning because that's mandatory. And then after that, we'll take this thing ripping.
I think they're brake fluid reservoirs over there, but looks like they have leaks, so I wonder if it just doesn't have brake fluid.
It's a hydraulic brake. Let me get back there and take a gander.
Oh, that's probably why it's not stopping, because the brake rotors are covered in oil. The left one is, and the right one is not.
You know what it is? The fuel filter's leaking right there.
How many fuel filters does this thing have?
There's one right on top of the motor right here.
I'm looking at the other two. One of them's a lift pump, I guess. But
Maybe it's hydraulic oil. Well, guys, we got a few things we need to fix on the old SHERP. But overall, this thing is cool. God damn, look at them chains, dude.
yeah, I think it drips on them chains and it just puddles up at the bottom of it.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
There's
Yeah,
like a
that
big
actually-
90-degree hose that comes up. I wonder if that's the air going in there or what that would be. It looks like a radiator hose.
Oh yeah, that's where you air up the tire. You can turn the valve and let all the air out of the tires.
It's cool. I'm excited to just see how it works.
I'm excited to see it in the water.
You go get 6 trucks stuck in the river again.
If there's somebody to do it, it would definitely be us. We are grade A professionals at it. So, we got the SHERP off the trailer yesterday, and honestly, this thing is so badass. But the problem that we have with it is this SHERP needs a little bit of work. It turns really, really well right, but it does not turn left well at all. I'm gonna go ahead and fire this thing up. We're gonna roll in the shop, and then we'll see if we can tear it apart and find what's wrong with the brakes. And who knows, maybe we can't fix the brakes, but if we can, that'd be good. You know, the left brake's starting to work a little better. I wonder if it was just covering hydraulic fluid or something. Now, hold on, one of these is the horn. There we go, found it. Don't worry, they'll open the door in no time. So guys, here's what we gotta do now that we got the SHERP in here. Now the thing is, this isn't no regular SHERP. This is a SHERP Pro. Somewhere down in here is a motor and a chain drive system and like everything that makes this thing work. And the whole point of this thing is it's like a massive 0-turn lawnmower, but it doesn't mow grass, it just drives places. And it's got these huge, I think these things are like 54 inches, 56 inches tall, tires on them. And you can let the air out of these tires, air them up. Like, look at this. There's a valve right here for the tire inflation, and I can open the valve and the tires are going down. What you can do is you can deflate the tires for whichever kind of scenario you're in. Say you're on sand and you want to deflate it down, so you got a big, nice, wide patch. You can just turn a valve inside the SHERP and deflate them. While you was outside doing other stuff, I went ahead and pulled these panels out. What all these panels do is this is the floorboard in the back of the SHERP. What it also is it's the access panel for the brakes. Look at that chain. You ever seen a bicycle chain? Imagine it like times 1,000,000. Okay, I'm seeing what we're working with now. So guys, I'm pretty sure this is the engine cover. I don't know anything about SHERPs, but I'm really good at taking stuff apart and sometimes putting it back together. So, ooh, look at that, a motor. Okay, good stuff. So we've got a little 4-cylinder Kubota diesel down in there, which actually the Kubota runs really, really good, which they always do. We got the air box over there. Looks like we got an air cooler over here. We got the radiator there with a big long fan belt up to it. That's all cool. The problem that we're looking at right now and what we're trying to fix is this right here. So these are our brake modules. It's basically a big open differential, and the way they make it turn is just applying a brake to one side or the other. It's like a kind of like a bulldozer. You have a clutch and you have a brake for either side, and you just pull it back and it disengages the clutch and then the brake. I don't know if it's not disengaging the clutch or if it's not applying the brake, but one or another is not turning to the left, and that is not a good thing. See there? See that brake? It's that silver thing that goes around the round thing. That is the brake in question that we need to work on. Basically, this is just like the brakes in your car, right? But the difference is this is not a car, as an amphibious vehicle, and these is basically your steering wheel as well. So if you want the whole SHERP to turn left, this brake should lock up, which goes out there to the wheels and stops those wheels from spinning, and then those wheels will keep turning and it'll turn to the left. Well, this brake on the right, working really well. Go ahead and pull it, with it off. You can see it very just a little bit moving. Now this one here is the one for the left side. It's moving, but just barely. So what I'm thinking is we need to figure out exactly why the brake on the left is not working as good as the brake on the right. And I honestly think it just might be because it's covered in grease. I just touched the rotor for a second and that's all the stuff come off, all this grease. This side, let's touch this side. See that? I just touched the one on the right side, no problem. Would someone bring me some brake cleaner? I think we clean it off and I think it works.
Yeah.
I actually thought this thing would be way harder to work on, but it's not that bad. If you start seeing purple dragons in here, just know the brake clean's working. Yeah, there we go. All right, now let's touch it. Not bad. Hold back on the left one. Try pushing it now, guys. Oh yeah. Oh, that's way better. Us and that purple dragon in here are having a good time. What this is gonna be is this is gonna be the camera vehicle of which we all retreat to once whatever we're in the mountains or in the snow or in the water or in the sand dies or breaks down.
I think that'd be a good one for it.
Yeah. Think you drive this as a camera rig?
Oh, easy. I can drive anything.
Do you not drive it?
I have no idea how to drive it.
Yeah, it's fine. You'll figure it out. Welcome aboard the SHERP, Wade.
It actually has gears like a manual.
It's a 5-speed manual. I'm pretty sure the transmission's out of a like a Toyota Corolla.
It looks like it's a front-wheel drive car transmission.
It is. It is. Battery switch in the middle. Isolator, flip it on. Clutch down and then crank the key and it should start.
And there's not a brake.
No, the hands are your brake. So what we're gonna try to do is we're just gonna try backing up real quick and holding back on the left-hand brake. It wouldn't even turn before. Now it might turn. Okay, go into reverse. Maybe we might take it outside and see if it actually works. All right, back us out of here, Wade. Pull on the right brake. Now put it in first gear and try turning towards the right. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now try turning to the left. Oh, I get it. It has like a high-speed brake and a low-speed brake. I wonder if the inside of it's covered in gear oil. You want to shut it off? Well, that is an odd predicament. See, whenever it goes up, there's like a drum brake inside of that.
Yeah.
Which makes me scared because I think that means a whole axle and shit's gonna come out of it. Actually, I've got an idea. The parking brake is only on the left. So maybe you can use the parking brake and the left to make it turn left.
Yeah.
It's not the way you need to do it, but it could work. Put the parking brake up.
Doesn't feel like there's a lot of tension in that.
And then fire it up and turn to the left. Oh, shit. Hold on. Push it in the clutch. All right, just back up. Just straight back. All right, turn to the right. Crank back on the right one. I don't think it's a brake. I think the clutch is bad. I don't understand how this damn thing works, for one. But what it is, guys, is it has two massive drum brakes with two clutches down here. If you pull back on the left, just free spools. So the brake is working on the left side. This isn't locking in and pulling hard enough to turn it. I was hoping this was going to be an easy fix. I have a feeling our SHERP is not going to be as easy a fix as we thought.
You'd think it'd have to have some sort of splitter in the center.
Well, it doesn't. See, that's the thing is so inside of each one of those is a
Takes
clutch.
power from the other one's what it's doing. Okay. Yeah.
Try something for me. Pull both of them back and put it in first gear and see if it goes anywhere. I'm just trying to figure out how it works. Oh. All right, left forward on the right one. All right, stop. And pull back on both of them and let out on the clutch. All right, stop. Needs a clutch and maybe a brake. Actually, I'm not even sure it needs a brake. I think it just needs a clutch. The guys here, I'll show you what's happening. Right down there's the clutches. See how that's slipping? That shouldn't be slipping right now. But it is, which isn't good. Got to be a video on the internet how to put a clutch in one of these things.
If there isn't, there's about to be.
Hey Siri, call SHERP USA.
SHERP USA, this is Colin.
I had a question about a SHERP on how to fix one. Was wondering if you might have anybody's there's mind I can pick.
Okay, let me text you the direct line to my service manager. He'll be your guy. He knows everything about these.
That'd be awesome. Well, at least I could call someone. That's pretty good.
Gotta find out who's the previous owner of this thing.
He's like, oh, I remember that hunk of shit. That's why we sold it. Guys, I thought we got a really good deal on the SHERP, but it depends on how much it's going to cost to fix it. Because it was about $20,000 cheaper than all the other ones. But there might have been a reason for it.
We just cut the whole thing right in half. We can get to it all easily, then flex seal it back together.
I sawed my SHERP in half! Is there no access panels from the bottom at all?
It looks like you have to take the whole thing off if you do it.
Let me ask ChatGPT. Hey, I got a SHERP, a utility vehicle, and I need to find a clutch for the axle on it. Was wondering if that's something you could find.
The SHERP's drivetrain is pretty unique, so you'll likely need to go through an authorized dealer or a specialized off-road vehicle parts supplier.
They want too much money. I'm thinking, is there like one off a bulldozer I can put on it?
Matching a clutch from a bulldozer or other heavy machinery might be possible, but it's tricky since the SHERP's drivetrain is pretty specialized. If you can get me the exact specs, like shaft diameter...
Looks like the shaft's about 2 inches.
Here, I got a picture of the shaft right here for you.
Can you give me a phone number to someone to call?
I can't give you a phone number off the top of my head, but...
You don't have a head.
You're absolutely right. I don't have a head, but I can still help.
This is the biggest gaslight I've ever heard in my life. I have a feeling we might have got a bad deal on our SHERP. Well, guys, I don't know exactly what we need to do to this thing yet to make it work. I'm gonna do a little bit of Googling, see what we can do to make it work, make it actually turn both directions, go eat lunch, And after that, we'll be rejuvenated. We'll figure out if we can fix it or not. So the guy called me back from SHERP USA and was telling us how to take and fix everything on it. I talked to him for about 30 minutes on how to adjust all the brakes and the clutches on the SHERP. And he said there's a good chance that maybe the clutch is adjusted too tight, which means it's kind of dragging the clutch, or it's got too much oil in it and the clutch is slipping because of that. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna fire this thing up, pull it back in the shop, and see if we can adjust the clutches and see if we can make this bad girl work. All right, guys, first things first, before we get too far, I'm gonna pull the spring off of it, and then Wade can check the adjustment on the back. Watch yourself. There it goes. All right, it's off. Is it tight? Can you wiggle it up and down at all? If that hydraulic cylinder doesn't move up and down at all, it could be set too tight, and that's why the clutch is slipping. Does it move up and down at all?
It moves back and forth.
Should go up and down like 6 millimeters, he said, if it's set right. Should we go ahead and measure that and see how close we are to 6? How many thousandths of an inch is 6 millimeters? It's a quarter of an inch.
This is a 1/4 inch bit, so.
And it goes exactly that far up. The clutch is set right then. Can you get to the adjustment? Why don't you just give it 2 turns?
Which way?
Make it shorter. Make the hydraulic ram shorter, which would give more room underneath it.
Bigger gap than the 6 millimeter?
Yeah. Man, if this fixes this, I'm gonna be happy as a fat kid in a candy store. Or I'm gonna be happy as a fat Weston in a SHERP driving through the mud, which is pretty happy. Wade, we ready to try it? All right. All right, ready? Why don't you open the door and I'll take it outside? Here we go. It's definitely better, but it's not good. That clutch is slipping, ain't it?
I think so.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn. Damn. Yeah, that clutch is.
I think so.
We actually got both the brakes working. Both the brakes work fantastic, but whenever you go turn to left, the clutch on the right needs to lock up and go ahead and turn it around, and that clutch is slipping no matter what we do. So right now, going straight on dry ground, the left clutch takes over and drives it down the road. But if we got this thing in mud or deep sand or anything like that, those tires just wouldn't even spin. Looks like we got to put a clutch in it. Good news is, clutch is 1,500 bucks. Bad news is, we don't know how to put a clutch in it, but we're gonna figure it out. So, you know what this means?
We're gonna know a whole lot about SHERPs.
We're gonna know a whole lot about SHERPs by the end of this video. All right, well, guys, we'll order some parts for the SHERP and we'll get back onto this thing next week and see if we can get her working. I can't find this dang clutch anywhere. Do you know where the clutch is at? Where is the clutch? Where's the clutch at? Dude, I have no freaking idea where this damn clutch is at.
Dude, turn around.
Oh, there it is. So this is the clutch for the right-hand side drive, right? I don't exactly know how to put this clutch in, but I do know this is the exact same model clutch that's in it. So all I gotta do is take the one that's in it out of it and then reverse the steps with the new one and put it back in, and then boom, the SHERP is fixed and we're out floating this thing down the lake. So let's get the light in there, turn the light on, and see what we gotta do to take this thing apart. Not only is it a all-terrain vehicle, it's also a boat. So there's no access plates on the bottom. There's no way to access. The only way to access anything about this thing is inside right here. Now the problem is I don't have a service manual. I actually don't have anything to tell me exactly how to do this. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take it apart. So guys, I can't figure this out, so I've got an expert to help me. Here we go. All right, what do you think? Hold the light so I can see it, damn it. Keep holding it. What are you looking at? Hey, hold the light. All right. Oh, stop eating the light. No, bad baby. So inside that drum right there, on that side, is the clutch. There's a clutch in here and a clutch in here. Now, looks like the best and easiest thing to do here is to take the chain off going to the transmission, brakes off of it, and then just lay everything right out of the way. Because the chains, I'll have to find the master link. That chain is massive. It's absolutely huge. Oh, dude, I'm so lucky. The master link for this side is right there. So I think if I can get this off, the whole carrier will fall down, and then I can take the main chain off the main deal there. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! Look what I just got out. That's the clip that holds in the mass joint for the chain. So if I pull that up, oh God. Now the main drive chain that runs the entire axle shaft from the transmission is now unhooked. And I'll wait to pull these off last because I think these are actually what holds the whole weight of the carrier and everything in there too. So now I need to get this left one off. Ta-da! Chain removed. And just like that, that one's off, and then this should. Ha ha ha! Ta-da! There's the main drive chain out. Things are actually going pretty well in here now. I got the left drive chain off, the right drive chain off, and I got the main drive chain from the transmission to that axle shaft there off. So that whole thing's just in there free spool now, which means I should be able to pull the brakes off of it and then figure out exactly what's holding that little section in there, and then be able to just get the whole thing out of there. Well, I've gotten far enough and I realize this carrier hasn't fallen or moved anywhere. So something's got to be holding it in, but I can't see what's holding it in. I thought it was hooked to the motor mount, but the motor mount's not actually hooked to it. It's got a little drive shaft there that connects it, but it's got to have something that's holding it into the actual SHERP itself, but I don't see anything. But the problem is the belly pan in this thing is so full of water and grease. And there probably is bolts down there somewhere and I just can't see them. Nope, I found them. You know why I couldn't see the bolts? They're underwater.
Yeah, that's the one.
The good news is if it holds water, it probably keeps water out. Oh, this thing sucks.
You look like you've been through hell, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not even halfway done getting it out, let alone back in. All right, guys. Yesterday, this thing almost killed me. I swear to God, I was gonna have a heat stroke. It was not good. But good news is, I got about 75% of the things I need to get done to get this thing out of here done yesterday. I've got a couple more drive shaft bolts I gotta get out, a couple more brakes I gotta pull off of it, and then I gotta pull all the bolts, and then this whole carrier should just lift out of here, and then we can take it out of here and see how to actually take the clutch off of the carrier and replace that. But first things first, I gotta get this thing out of here, so. And there we go. Ta-da! Yes! Oh, yes! Ooh, look at that! That's good, that came apart nice. Oh, these are brand new. Those brakes are nice. I don't want to jinx myself here, but it seems like this thing's actually coming apart. So guys, everything is basically unhooked except for we have one caliper bolt and then 4 more bolts that hold that whole carrier to the floor. Then after that's done, that whole thing should lift right out of there, as long as I didn't forget anything. Right, Bubba? Right.
So we got the, basically the mounts for this differential, I guess you can call it. We got all the bolts that mount it to the belly of the SHERP out. So now we're just rigging it up, then we're gonna get the forklift in here, try to pick it up out of there without pulling this out. We might get it halfway up and then find out we need to pull that out, and then it'll be a real big pain in the butt, but we're gonna try it.
All right, guys, I've never used a tool this big before, so we'll see how well this works. Trying to go in between the seats up there.
Hey, back up so it puts it that way a little bit. Okay, go up more.
Can we back up?
Yeah, and twist it to push it that way. We should have just took this out and took all these hoses that we just pinched and f***ed off. Should have took them all out, and we didn't. We're in a hurry.
Well, guys, that was super simple. That only took us 2 days. The thing that I've been trying to explain to you what we're taking out of the SHERP is this bad boy. This bad boy right here, this is the clutch pack. So right there's a big sprocket, and that sprocket runs the transmission and the engine, which rotates this whole thing around while the transmission's spinning, right? Well, to make it turn, you've got to be able to disengage power from one side or another because it turns like a skid steer. Well, these have clutches inside of them, and that's where that SHERP clutch that we got over there on the table goes in, is we take this whole drum off, this whole basket, and then inside there is clutch plates. And the clutch plates on this side are bad because it's slipping. Now this side was still working, but I didn't realize it was going to be quite this much of a pain to get this whole basket out of here.
You know that if the place that works on and sells SHERPs selling one that's hooked up, it's probably a pain in the butt.
Overall, all we gotta do now is take this apart, clean it all up, put some new clutches in it, and then we'll throw it back in the SHERP. Yes!
Got it all cleaned up. Now put it all back together and put it back on the axle.
It's behind the beam, so.
Yeah, we'll put it somewhere over there.
Did we put the wrong clutch back on here, so we put it all together and realized it doesn't work?
This one, see how it's in all the way, and this has barely got any slop. When I get this one all the way on there, this thing's loose, like real loose in there.
What's it push on?
The end of that to this washer, and then there's shims in between.
What you're saying is when you suck this one on, it's not gonna have enough to engage it.
Yeah, this whole thing's just loose in there. It doesn't go in all the way.
Hell, he's got that rotary table in there. We could probably make a shim pretty easy. The question is, how big a shim do we need? Take that apart. I'm gonna go measure this real quick. Ask Chris if he can put this on the rotary table. Chris! I need you to make one of these. I need you to make two of these, actually. It's a shim. It needs to be roughly the same thickness and the same size. How long did that take you to make on the mill?
An hour.
All right. It's gonna work. Yep, that'll do. Good job.
Thanks, Chris. Good job, Chris.
Everyone in the comments, give Chris a round of applause. He took a big piece of metal, made it smaller and smaller and smaller, and in the right shape until it worked. So guys, now the full clutch is fully put together. Only took us like 20 minutes.
We were really happy the whole time.
Yeah, we were in a great mood. It was probably the most enjoyment I've had in working on something in moments. So all we gotta do now is wrestle this big thing into the SHERP, and then she's rocking and rolling. Guys, welcome to the inside of the SHERP. Now, the good news is we got it most of the way in here. The bad news is there's some stuff laying in our way to get it actually setting all the way down into the bottom of the SHERP. So what I'm gonna do is move all of the brakes out of the way. And then from there, I'll see if I can kind of get it a little better situated and drop it the rest of the way in. Oh, you wanna know something else is funny, guys? It's my birthday today. So as a birthday present to me, I get to work on the SHERP. I mean, there ain't nothing to it, just to drop it in there. Let's see how bad it goes. Doesn't matter if it drops in or not. See, like I said, in is it. Got it! Let me get the forklift out of here, that way I can actually stand up in here and I might be able to just move it around by hand. The good news is she is in position. If you like the videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because me sweating my ass off in the back of a SHERP is probably the content you all want to see. So guys, we got the whole axle with the clutches and the brakes, everything in the SHERP. All the chains are on it, all the couplers are on it, it's bolted down. But as soon as we get the pads put back on it, about an hour and we're driving this thing. Guys, I have some news I would like to share with y'all. We was pretty sad, pretty downtrodden, downright depressed even, because the SHERP would only turn one direction or another direction. Let me show you something real quick. It turns right now, and watch. And it turns left. Guys, I'm shocked, I'm happy, which you know what that means? That means we can take this thing on a little test drive, see if we can go get it stuck. Now, eventually we're gonna take this thing to the ranch and see if we can make it float, but for right now, we're just on test drive duty just to make sure she works good before we take it to the river. Oh, dude. Hold on, let's go to third gear. Oh, like butter. All right, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Well, let's take her on our maiden voyage. Ta-da! All right, may not seem exciting here, but if it makes all the way around this corner, that's new ground for us. Oh, dude, she's perfect. It's kind of cool because now that the clutches are working like we need, it has the ability to kind of feather it. So you can disengage the clutch and it'll turn slowly, or you can really yank on it and pull on the brake and it turns fast. This thing is freaking awesome though. Man, what's wild is it just rained. It's muddy as hell back here, but this thing just floats right over the top of all the mud. It's not even making ruts back there. It's just cruising. Oh yes, it works so good. Let's see how rough these ruts are. That's not bad. That's where we drove the tank out here and ran over those cars. That's not bad at all. All right, hold on. Let's just do a little turn, shall we?
Looking at those cars like you want to go over them.
I do. Here in a minute, I gotta make sure she's working good first. So guys, whenever we go film videos where it's like super snowy, super swampy, super muddy, we don't really have vehicles that work that well in situations like that. But this is something super cool we can take with us to go film off of or carry camera gear or whatever. And it's super easy to drive. Once you get the hang of it, this thing is super easy to drive. I love high speed.
God damn.
Gotta watch the speed with this thing.
Dude, she boogies.
She does boogie. Man, I'll tell you what. This has been a whole roller coaster of emotion with this video because at the beginning we're like, yeah, we love it. And they're like, no, we hate it. Now we're back to we love it again. This was just the preliminary test drive just to make sure she works. Because next time we get stuck in the river, we got the perfect machine to get us unstuck. And that's exactly what we're gonna try to do next week. So if you guys like the videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll try to reach 7 million subs this year. And with broken SHERPs like this, probably not gonna make it, but we're gonna try our damn best, all right? So if you like the videos, hit that subscribe button and we will see y'all next week.